Spiegel and Grau and Orange Sky Audio presents Fox and I, An Uncommon Friendship by Catherine Raven. Narrated for you by Stacey Glemboski. The stories in this book reflect the author's recollection of events. Some names, locations, and identifying characteristics have been changed to protect the privacy of those depicted. Some of the dialogue has been recreated from memory. A double rainbow had changed the course of my relationship with the fox. I had been jogging when I realized that he would live only a few years in this harsh country. At the time, I believed that making an emotional investment in a short-lived creature was a fool's game. Before the jog ended, a rainbow appeared in front of me. One end of the rainbow slipped through an island of tall, dead poplars drowning in gray sky, their crowns splitting and spraying into each other. I stopped. A second rainbow arched over the poplars. How many rainbows had I seen in this one valley? 100 easy, and I always paused to watch. I realized that a fox, like a rainbow, and every other gift from nature, had an intrinsic value that was quite independent of its longevity. After that, whenever I questioned devoting so much time to an animal whose lifespan barely exceeded the blink of an eye, I remembered rainbows. Saint-Ex's boa. For 12 consecutive days, the fox had appeared at my cottage. At no more than 1 minute after the sun capped the western hill, he lay down in a spot of dirt among the powdery blue bunch grasses. Tucking the tip of his tail under his chin and squinting his eyes, he pretended to sleep. I sat on a camp chair with stiff spikes of bunch grass poking into the canvas. Opening a book, I pretended to read. Nothing but 2 meters and one spindly forget-me-not lay between us. Someone may have been watching us, a dusky shrew, a field mouse, a rubber boa, but it felt like we were alone with the world to ourselves. On the 13th day, at around 3:30 and no later than 4 o'clock, I bundled up in more clothing than necessary to stay comfortably warm and went outside. Pressing my hands together as if praying, I pushed them between my knees while I sat with my feet tapping the ground. I was waiting for the fox and hoping he wouldn't show. 2 miles up a gravel road, in an isolated mountain valley, and 60 miles from the nearest city, the cottage was not an appropriate arrangement for a girl on her own.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?